Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Our senses are the things we use to help us learn about the world around us. And I bet you already know some of them. We have 5 main senses, and a couple other cool ones too. Our 5 main senses are our sense of touch, what we can feel with not only our fingers but all of our skin, our sense of hearing, our sense of smell, our sense of sight or seeing and looking, and our sense of taste that we use every time we eat and snack. When I ask you, I want you to use your senses to observe the things around you. Observe is a word that means you use your senses to see what's going on, or to hear what's going on, or to smell what's going on. Gonna take my senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take my senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Take a minute to observe. You're gonna use your senses. Our brain is really awesome. It helps keep us safe. It helps us to learn how to move and play. When we learn a new thing, our brain celebrates. Learning is like exercise, so let's do it every day. We're gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Okay, let's start with our sense of touch. So get your hand and fingers ready. Find something in the room that you can touch. I'll give you a minute to go and get it. How does it feel? Does it feel bumpy or smooth? Bumpy or smooth? Can you point to your answer? Is it bumpy or smooth? Very nice. Your sense of touch just told you. Then you told me. Excellent job. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. You're gonna use your senses. Take a minute to observe. You're gonna use your senses. Next, let's use your sense of hearing. Miss Deb is going to stop playing for a moment so that you can listen to what's going on around you. 3, 2, 1, and... Do you hear sounds inside your house? Maybe people talking, or the TV, or the sound of a machine? Do you hear outside sounds, like a car, a cat, a dog, or even a bird? What sounds do you hear? Inside sounds or outside sounds? Can you point to the screen and tell me? Very nice. Your sense of hearing told you me. Very nice. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Next is our sense of smell. Be careful with this one. If you have some old smelly stinky socks nearby, don't go smelling that. But look around your area and see what thing you could safely smell. Give it a little sniff, little. Ooh, does it smell good or bad? Can you point to your answer? Does it smell good or bad, stinky? Nice, your brain told you and you told me. Excellent. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. You're gonna use your senses. Take a minute to observe. You're gonna use your senses. This time we're gonna use our sense of sight. We're seeing. We're gonna look around the room and find one thing we like to look at so we can take a good look, observe what it looks like, and you can tell me more about it. Ready? Look around for something you like to look at. Got it? All right. Can you tell me, is it a bright thing? Is it sparkly, glittery, or brightly colored? Or is it darker, calmer looking? Maybe like a book, a poster, or a pair of shoes? Can you tell me, is the thing you see bright or dark? Very nice. Your brain told you and you told me. Excellent job. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Gonna take our senses around the room. Gonna touch, hear, smell, and see. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses. Take a minute to observe. That means you use your senses.